I think I need to change this manually because okay, it's this one. Okay guys, so today we're gonna see about how you guys can update the Affinity Designer, right? iPad and also on desktop. I'm gonna show you. It's very simple, it's very easy. And also about the features, improvements, and my final considerations. Just to make things clear here, I'm not getting sponsored by Affinity, unfortunately. Okay, I'm doing this by myself, and also I'm getting sponsored by the Patreon. So if you want to become patron, you will help a lot. You know, the content that I built on here on this YouTube channel. All right, my friends. So first of all, I will show you how you guys can update. Okay, so if you have already Affinity Designer on desktop, I'm using here desktop. Okay, you guys will see about this on the top. You guys can click here, okay, and click in this button, check for updates. Let me just activate here the mouse pro mouse. Okay, so here at the top, click here, check updates, and now Affinity will check if it's updated. My one is updated already. Okay, as you guys can see, 1.9. all right, and the next thing, let me show you how you guys can update on iPad Pro. Let me open here my iPad right now. Okay, first of all, you guys will need to open here. This this is the Vectorize, all right, my friend. And look, this is the iPad screen. I'm gonna open. In order to update the Affinity on iPad, you need to open the App Store. Okay, open the App Store, and then you're gonna type here Affinity Designer. All right, guys, for the questions, leave on there. All right, very big, so I can read this later. And you guys will open here the app, and you will see here in the open, all right, in this icon here, open, it's gonna be update. Okay, so you're gonna click, and your Affinity Design will be updated. All right, and you guys can follow here, okay, about the things that is new, yeah, this description on here. All right, so I will get back, okay, to the desktop because here we have just finished about the updates. Okay, I don't want to get you guys confused with a lot of information that I want to share with you today. Right, so back on here, my friends, you guys, let me show you the features. Okay, my friends, the features, the first one that I'm gonna show you is about the Countour Tool. Okay, this one here, let me just hide here this amount of information that I will be, this one. So how the Countour Tool works, I'm gonna show you right now. For example, guys, as you guys can see, the Countour Tool can be found right here in this icon. It's a new icon, right? And in order to use that, you need to apply over the shapes, only to the vector shapes. Okay, for example, here I've just created this rectangle, as you guys can see. All right, and then I will click here in this Countour Tool, and then I will just drag. Basically, in case you are wondering what's happening here, this is similar to the stroke, okay, but it works in different way. Because look at this, we have the stroke, okay, so I can do this, all right, the stroke, and also I can change the alignment. This is the version that we had before, right? But the Countour Tool is different. It works in different way, because this you can expand the shape. All right, so I did this, and we have different types of corners. Okay, because imagine that all the curves, you have the corners. For this one, okay, this one is the rounded one. This is radius. Can you see? We have this top menu options. Okay, so if I click here, you guys can see the different corners just by click on here. And also the size. Okay, you can adjust here the size manually too. If you, I'm using mouse. Okay, so I can scroll here my wheel, and I can just adjust here in case you are trying to resize, and the maximum limit here is 25. So for example, if you are trying to increase, just scroll the mouse right here. All right, okay, so this meter here, my friend, it can be a bit difficult to understand, because in order to understand this meter thing, first I will draw here with the pen tool this line. Okay, as you guys can see, I have this line. Okay, can you see? This is a curve. And in order to understand the shapes, all right, you have here the cap where you can change the corner of this line here. Okay, so imagine that all the vector forms, you know, geometric forms, you have the corners. Okay, so basically I can change here the way that the caps works. This is rounded. Okay, this is square, and this one here is more outside. But this work here works better when you have a geometric shape. All right, so for example, pay attention to this. This is very important. All right, I will draw here right now another rectangle. Okay, and then look at this. I can change in a different way here the join, as you guys can see. Okay, so the meter, just to clarify here, the meter here is gonna make this more sharp. Okay, look at this. If I apply 0.5, you guys can see here. So this is good in order to make your bezel sharp or, you know, square. Okay, so this can be difficult, but you need to try, you need to test. All right, so here we have again, let me back here with the contour tool. Okay, the cap. Okay, this works more for the line, the outline. Okay, I'll show you. Because here, my friends, look at this. In this example, at the top, I have the fill option. Okay, if you hover with the mouse, you guys can see the options that will display on here. Okay, so this one here will fill this. Okay, and if I click here, it's gonna make a kind of donut. And now I will resize again the radius. Can you see now the radius? Okay, can you see? You can create any kind of shapes by, you know, expanding the shape. All right. Of course, this can be tricky. Okay, if you are very beginning. But let me show you where you guys can use this. Probably you guys can use this. For example, let me draw here this star. All right. I have this star here. As you guys can see, I have a meter that is, you know. I'll change here the corner to make this sharp. All right, can you see? Okay, and you guys can manage right here the corner. Okay, just like that. And this expands. Let me just apply here this color. Okay, and if I use here the contour tool, my friends, look at this. I am applying here. I can expand this. All right, look how nice is this one. Can you see how the contour tool works? And also, I will click in this button right here. You guys can create some kind of variations, and that's why, you know, I'll click here in this icon, as you guys can see, because I can change the corner types over this star. Okay, this is the corner type of the star. All right. Okay, so you guys have this option too that is called bake appearance. This bake appearance, it will convert this to a curve. All right, as you guys can see, I can change this. All right, I like this. I will click here bake appearance, and then what's happening, this right now is a curve, so you can change this. You can change this. All right, can you see? You can change. Okay, and then I'm gonna use again the contour tool over this shape that I have. All right, I'm gonna use the contour tool in this shape, but I've just applied here the fill. I'm just make some example, right? And I'll click here and I'll apply again the contour tool. Look, I can change again and expand this and click here, bake appearance. Of course, this is a new tool. Probably you guys can find some bugs. It's normal, but to make you understand this, the contour tool is made to expand a shape. All right, I hope that I'm being clear about this. Okay, and for example, here I have the exercise that I did for the patrons. You guys can join the Patreon in order to watch the tutorials that I do for the patrons. So, for example, let's suppose that I want to expand this shape here that I have, this carrot, and then I will click here. Look, let's suppose that I will select this and I will expand. I can resize this. Okay, it's a very nice way, I'd say, to resize the things. Can you see now? And if you click here at the bake appearance, now the shape, it is in this size. So it's a very nice way, to be honest, in order to resize objects as well. All right. And then, for example, let's put that you want to make this as a stroke. Let's put that again. I'm gonna use the Countour tool. I'll make this bigger, and I'll click here this icon. Look what I did so far, my friend. This is the Vectorize, my friend. Where is the Vectorize? The Vectorize is here. Vectorize. So Vectorizing. Okay. So in this way, you guys can create a stroke very easily. Okay, it's very nice. Okay. I don't know, about if I will be using this a lot in my process, because I have my workflow, but you guys need to experiment this in order to see where you're gonna use this tool. Okay, because for example, here we have also another tool, but this was done from the past tutorial. Version. Okay, the point transform tool. I never use this tool. Okay, it's a kind of new tool, 1.8, but I never use this tool. So it's a kind of difficult way to use this, but I don't use this a lot. All right. Okay, let's back here. I'm just open the Xmind, the mind map. I love to use this because to not get lost about the things that I will explain here. All right. Okay, so I hope you guys can understand how to use the Countour tool. Okay, I will do this in a very simple way on the iPad in order to help people to use on iPad. All right, let me show you the iPad screen. This one. Okay, this is the iPad screen. Okay, my friends, and the Countour tool. Oh, it's the same. It's the same way that it works on the desktop. I'm gonna do here this rectangle, as you guys can see. And the Countour tool can be found right here. You can see Countour tool at the top. And here, it's the same properties. You can increase, you can change here the corners. Okay, right here. The meter that I've explained before. And also, click here, bake. Okay. If you click here, it's gonna convert to curves. So make sure, once you convert to curves, you can change here the nodes. All right, and also get back to the Countour tool. Click here to change to outline. It's a very nice way, to create outlines too. So guys, this was the Countour tool. This was the feature that Affinity released. Let me back here to the desktop version. And then look, the next one is about the select objects and select the same. This is very nice. I really like. I will show you how you guys can use this right now. So stay with me to define. Okay, it's very important, and hit the like already if you guys are enjoying. Okay, how to use this one, guys? In a bigger workflow, okay, it helps you to select equal objects by properties. All right, I'm gonna show you some examples. All right, for example, if you have here, can you see this circle that I have? Can you see? I want to select this circle with the same color. Okay, right now, without selecting on the layers. So imagine that this is a situation where you're gonna use more for biggest project. Okay, to save your time. Look at this. Select, click here, ellipse, select. You're gonna click here, select same. Click here, select same fill color. Look at this. What's happened right now, my friend? It's selected already all the curves that contains the same fill. Can you understand? Okay. And then what's happened? I can change them automatically at the same time. Before, without this, we would need to select one by one like this. I will do this one by one, okay, and then change. But by doing that, okay, again, I'll show you again. All right, just to make things clear. Click here at the top, select the same, and then you can decide which one you want to select. Filtering by fill color. If it's the same fill color, it's gonna select all the fill color that contains this color. All right. I will do this in a different way. All right. For example, I will duplicate this in many shapes. Okay. just like that. And right now I will change this color right here. Right here I'll change this color. Let's put this is pinky. Okay, I want to select here the colors that are, you know, this navy, blue navy. Okay, I will select this one. Okay, this one. Select same, click here, fill color. And then what's happened? It selected all the colors that are the same. Now we select the purple one. Select this one. Okay, you can select by click on the layers, of course, but this takes time. Click here, select same, and fill. And now the purple one is selected. Okay. Okay, of course you have others filters as well, okay, in order to do that, but I will do this on the iPad Pro, okay, because as you know, I want to help people that use iPad, desktop, and this are the same tool. Okay, so let me show you again the iPad screen, my friend. Here we are on the iPad. Okay, in this example that I did for an icon that I did yesterday, okay, you know, myself, I will select the curves. Can you see that I have here some lines? I will select this. Can you see? I have these lines, right? And then what's gonna happen? I want to select these colors here. Okay, this is stroke. But please keep this selected. Just one selected. And then in the move tool, okay, or the move tool, you guys can see here below this arrow. Click in the arrow. Okay, here below. And then you guys will see here the option available to you. Okay, select same, and then you have the options. Remember, before we used the fill color, but this one is a stroke. Okay, is a outline. I'm going to use here the stroke color. This one is stroke color. Okay, remember, keep it selected and stroke color. I'll click here, make selection, in order to confirm this. Click here and look at this. Here's where the magic happens. Now I want to change this color, all this at the same time. Basically I can do this, my friend. Can you see? And what's happened, I've just selected and filtered the outline, okay, these curves that I have, and I've selected add-ons by the same color. Okay, this is very nice because you can, you know, change the colors very easily. I think it's a very nice way, you know, to use in graphic design, illustrations, in many ways. Okay, again, I'll do this again. Okay, select any curve, okay, that you want. It should be vector. It doesn't work for you know, pixel to change these properties. Okay, all right. So we have here. Let's suppose that I want to select the, I will use here again the stroke color. Click here, it's gonna select this. I can do this. Let's suppose that I want to select the skin color. Of course this needs to be equal. Okay, I will select this, fill color, click here, and then look, I can change my color right here. Can you see? Okay, this, I'd say this feature here is more a time saver. All right. So you don't need, you know, to select one by one the layers. So it is a really time saver. Okay, let me back here to my previous version. And also you guys can select by other options like blend mode, shape, name. One thing that I really like, of course, is the tag color. Why I like this one, I'll explain right now. Because for example, let's suppose that I want to select, let's suppose that I apply this onto here. All right, like this, John Sick. All right, and look at this, my friends, look at this. I can apply a kind of tag. How? If I click here at the top, okay, I'm doing this slowly so you guys can see where I'm clicking on. At the top, I will just click here on this red icon, or the red icon. Okay, as you guys can see, this curve here is selected by, you know, is filtered by red. Can you see here? It's red. All right, so I want also to make a line, this line here that I have, as red too. Okay, click here at the top, I will select this. Okay, so right now remember about the select same. All right, keep the the shape that you want to select it, of course. Click here the move tool and click the arrow, and then can you see the options again? Tag color, and now click here make selection. And what's happened right now? Oh, look, remember the colors that contains, you know, the tag is gonna be selected. This is helpful in which kind, if you ask me, where I'm gonna use this. This is helpful in case you are, you know, creating a kind of selection. You know, you can back to that selection that you are working. For example, the eyes. I want to make the eyes and face separately. So you can do this. Oh, look at this. You can select all the face shape. Okay, just like this. Oh, I'm select here. Can you see the face shape? And I will apply here the filter blue. I just applied here the blue. And now you are working, doing your stuff, and now you want to select again that tags. Select the blue one, alright, the blue one, click here, make selection, and then they are selected. Okay. And yeah, I will agree with you, this Lady Wayne. Yeah. Hello, Lucy. Thank you, guys. So exactly, you can create filters, you have more options, you know, to handle with your project. And of course, at the beginning, this can be, you know, takes time, of course, but for big projects, this can be, you know, good, very good. Okay, so the next one, my friend, let me back here to my Xmind. This is how I am, you know, tracking the topics, of course. Back here. Okay, the next thing, my friend, I'm explaining here in real time with you, you know, showing you in a very best practice. So if you are watching this, I really hope that you are learning right now without need to, you know, look at the internet. Here is where you're gonna learn, my friend. This is a Vectorize. Subscribe already. Okay, so I'll show you already how to use properly. Okay, so the next one is about, this is very nice, custom brush from pixel layer. I'm gonna show you right now how this works. Okay, I'm gonna use right now the desktop. Okay, I think it's gonna be better to not switch all the time. Okay, how to use this first. So guys, I don't know if you guys are very used to use the raster mode, that this one here, pixel persona. But if you select this one, okay, you guys can select here, look, the paintbrush tool. And how this works, basically the raster mode, it will create, you know, tiles of images. In all the images that we have on here, my friend, well, I will select here this brush. I have this panel, okay. If you cannot see this panel, remember to open here view, studio, and open the brush panel, right? So just open here brush panel. All right. So the nice thing about the raster, I've noticed here, is that the improvement that Affinity did here is very good. Is very awesome. You know, I can notice that they have improved it here. Let me use my personal brushes. I like most. It's better. Of course, probably I'm gonna have a bit of lag here because I'm recording at the same time. But it's almost, you know, immediately result. The performance is, you know, is much better. Before I got, you know, a bit of delay, a bit of lag, and I noticed that the raster is better. But nothing, no more than this. We have a new functionality that is called new brush from selection. How these are going to work, I'm gonna show you right now. Okay, for example, here I have this project that I did with the patrons. Okay, let me show you this one. Oh, look, even the performance here is this is a big project. Okay, this is a big project, and the performance here is pretty awesome. Oh, look, I'm not having lag at this moment. So how this works, let me just let's suppose that let me just hide here these black shapes. Okay, and let's suppose that I want to create right now with you. Okay, the shapes, okay, based in raster. And look, you guys, oh, let me just bring here this shape. It's saving right now. Okay, I think I shouldn't save this because it's gonna okay, now back on here, I will select this brush right now. Okay, I'll create here a pixel, and I'll draw right now view. Okay, Just a sec. Okay, it's back now. Oh, if I draw here, I'm drawing, okay? This is not vector. I will do this, look. Just a sec, okay? Before I create the brush. This is just one layer that I'm doing, okay? These paintings. And right now, my friends, look, I have this pixel, okay? I have this pixel. I want to create a pixel based in these shapes. Right now, keep this selected. Click here in this icon, okay? And click here, new brush from selection. Click here, right now. What's gonna happen? It will create a brush based in this image. Let me hide this. I will create another pixel, okay? Because I want to create in different layers. Let me select this, and look, I can just do this. This is the vectorize, my friend. In the past way, you know, you need to create, export the image, and import as image. It was very difficult. But now you can create images based on tile and texture, and create by selecting the pixel and create the brush based on that. For example, I will do this again, okay? I will do this again. Show you. Let's suppose that I want to create a brush based in this car, this truck, okay? Select this one. This needs to be in raster, okay? This needs to be a raster. Let me just duplicate this. I will duplicate, and I will convert this as raster. Let's suppose that you want to make a brush based in some image, in some vector. Click here, rasterize. Rasterize. Okay, is raster right now. I cannot edit this anymore as vector, just to let you know. Okay, so make backups to make sure to not lose the curves. Okay, now back on here. Keep this selected. Click here again. New brush from selection. What's gonna happen, my friends? Now, look at this. I have a brush based on the car, so I can create, you know, a brush just based on the cars. Of course, these are just examples, okay? Just examples. But you need to set the properties here, okay? Let's back here with the cow. And if you click twice, if you click twice in this brush, okay, settings, you're gonna have this option right now. And you have here the dynamics options where you can change the properties of these shapes, you know, for the brush. Because remember, when you create a brush, it's an image, okay? It's an image. It's gonna make a tiles, and then when you draw, you know, a line, it's gonna create, you know, small tiles. So to not get you guys confused about this, I will set here a rotation. Can you see here? I don't know why I cannot see the you know, the preview on here. I don't know. There should be some bugs. But here below, can you see? I think it's because it should be white. Yeah, it should be white, okay? So if you are creating, make sure to make white. It's because, you know, it's black here and it's not be possible. Alright, and then if I click here, rotation, random, and I will create here the size bigger, flow, jitter, I can apply this. Look, what I can do, I've just changed here the properties, and now I'll draw. Look what's gonna happen. I've just created here a different brush type. Of course, I need to draw this inside. Look at this. I need to draw this inside of the curve in order to clip this. And now the brush is being applied over here. And remember, it's always depending the way that you make the settings. Okay, if you are creating the brush, it's a very nice way. If you are creating your own brushes, it's very nice. Okay, and then I can change here, remove the flow. I can apply here the hue, jitter, saturation. You can change here. I'm not going to explain everything about the settings, but the main point is you can create the pixel. Okay, you can create brush based in the selection, the pixel. All right, it's a very nice way. Really, I really like that. Of course, this was just a preview. Okay, but again, I could do this as well. You know, it's very easy. And let's do this with the iPad, just to show you in a small example. Okay. Okay. On iPad, let me open here another project. It can be. Let's see. I'm gonna use this one. Okay. Let's suppose that you want to create a kind of dots. right now, look at this. It's very nice, my friend. I'll create some circles, just like this. Pay attention to this. Duplicate, 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 duplicate. Look at this. I'm creating, the image. I will group this like that. Okay. So this will become my brush. These are going to be my raster brush. I will select all these ellipse right now. Click here. This is my group. Let me make a backup here right now. Okay. Now I'm going to make this as raster. Click here at the top. Rasterize right now. And now, my friends, what's gonna happen? You need to use the raster mode, of course, in order to set the brush. Click here at the top, paint brush tool. Click here on the brushes. All right, and select here which category you want to apply this one. Let me select this John traditional. No, this one. I'll click here at the top. Okay, of course, keep this selected. Keep this selected. Click here at the top. New brush from selection right now. Click here, and boom, it's here. But of course, I remember I need to make this as white. Let me make this as white. Okay. Remember, don't forget. I think it's better because you will be able to change the color. All right. Let me make this as white. It's here. It's because my background is white. Okay. And then let me just create here. New brush from selection is there. Can you see now? And then, my friends, I can just adjust here. Let me create here a space between them. I have here the size. I can change here the size. I can change here the flow in order to make this, with more accumulation, opacity. And then, can you see? I'm creating here this spacing. Can you see here? Look. I'll do something like this. All right. So I have these dots. And then I can change here, of course, the rotation if you want. Random. You guys can do this if you want. I'm not going to use this random. I will leave it like this. Hit OK. Click here. Name it, brush. You can change the name. Click here to rename. Let's put that. I will call. Look, new interface here. I'll call this as dots. Okay. And now you can just start doing this. Look. Make this as, let me create a pixel layer. Okay, just a sec. And change this color. Yeah, it seems that this color here is not changing the white. I think it's because this is an image. All right, this is image. So let me use this one. I'm gonna use this one because I thought that the color would change. It's supposed to be changeable. The color that is white. Normally, what's happening. For example, here. Let me show you spacing here for this one. For example, if I select here this brush, can you see this brush here that I'm gonna select right now? Let me show you. So. Can you see now? I can draw here. Okay, so the thing is, if I change the color, it's gonna change right now on there, right? So, but this is an image, so you cannot. This is very important to know. You cannot change, okay, the color of that image. This is very good to understand already. In case you guys perhaps you try to change the color of the image and you cannot do that. Okay. So make sure, all right, to make this one. I will make this as this size, and then I can create a tile. And for example, let's put that you want to make this following the angle of the drawing. You need to do this. Look, edit, click here at dynamics, rotation. You increase to 100%, and click here. Okay, in this icon, and direction. Click here, direction. And right now, hit OK, and look, you guys can just do this. Okay, you can create dots. Can you see? Like, let's put that this is a manga thing, So you can do this. Okay, can you see? So basically, what I did here, I've created a tile, okay, of brush. This is raster. This is not vector, right? Look. This is just an example, just to show you. And remember, you cannot change here the color. You cannot change the color. All right? You cannot change. I don't know why. It's because this image. All right. Let me back here to the desktop, my friend. Okay. Hello, Patrick. So now I hope that you guys know what's happening, you know, with the brush, now how to use. I really hope that you guys can understand. Okay, this is being done right now in real time with you. And now, guys, the next one is about resource manage. This one here works more for the desktop side. It doesn't work, you know, for the iPad yet. Okay, so let me show you how it works. Okay, let me just hide this one. This is my mind map. Okay, so this one here, my friend, it works more for packing. You know, if you are working for a client and you want to export or work with members, you know, team members, this is very nice. It works like a video editor. If you guys are familiar with video editing, the video by itself, it doesn't contain the project inside. I'm gonna show you, you know, how it works. For example, let me open this project here that I have. Okay, this one. I'm just and then in order to see the resources, you need to click here at the top, view, resource manage is here. In this option here, you're gonna see a list of the things that are embedded. Okay, the things are embedded inside of the project. So what is this thing about embedded? I'm gonna explain to you right now. When you import an image, external image, into your project will have that image embedded. That's mean inside. So if you save the project, and try to export, you know, to somebody else, the project will have that image inside. And let's suppose that the image is very heavy. For example, here I have this image, okay, that the paper iPad, this one, it is embedded, and the size is 7 MB, all right, megabytes, and it's taking a lot of space on the project. So how this works, let me show you. So if I click here to make linked, it's going to be applied outside of my project, and then you guys can make the images to be applied externally, you know, is in a different way. Okay, let me show you. For example, in this example here, Dropbox, yeah, this one here is as example. Okay, so I can apply here, click here, link, and now this image here is linked. If I click here, show in Finder, what's gonna happen? The image will be placed outside of my Affinity file. It's here, okay? And now the Affinity will not, you know, take the space over the project. It's gonna, you know, use the image that is on the folder. Okay. Oh, look, it's linked right now. And remember, I hope that this is very clear to you. I hope that I'm explaining very well, you know, how this works. But this is how, you know, the video editing stuff works. They just read things that is outside. Okay, they grab an image and they place in the project without, you know, consuming the space of the project. Okay, let me, I will repeat again. Okay, just to make I'll do some examples. For example, here I have this image, okay, that is embedded. Oh, let me show you. This is an image. Okay, can you see image? And then I will click here, view, resource manage, and then if I click here, locate in document, you guys can see that it's gonna select here automatically, okay, the images that are embedded. All right, this one, locate in document, it's here. Okay, and let's suppose that you want to replace this to someone else's image. You will click this, keep this selected, click here, replace, and then you can select other image that you want. Let me just open here these examples that I have. I can switch the image right now to this turtle that I have, or this penguin. Let me use this turtle here. Open, and now what's happened? This the image has been replaced by the turtle. Can you see? So if I click here, look, it's embedded. which means that this image is inside of my project. It's consuming the space of the project. All right, and now I'll click here, make it linked, and this make it linked will make this as an external file. Okay, and click here, show in Finder. It is outside of my project, but it's reading, externally. It's very nice. This it's what's gonna happen with this feature, basically, where you can use this. You can use this a lot for project that is big, that is huge, and to export for clients. All right, this is very nice. And let me do this another example. Let's suppose that I will do this example here that is very nice, really. Okay. Let's suppose that, let me just close these windows. I would drag this turtle here again into here. Okay, and basically what happened, it has been imported into my project, and now it's embedded. Okay, because I've just imported here, and so the results manager is made to help you, to decide if you want to keep your project bigger, or larger, I'd say. And again, click here. Okay, I hope that I'm very clear with you guys. I'm trying my best to explain, how it works, because this is a thing that is complex. Okay, and you guys can click here, make linked. If you click here, or embed and linked, so you guys can decide here, make linked or embed, linked or embed. And now this collect here, what's gonna happen? Basically, you will move the file inside of a folder. It's a nice way to organize your project. Okay, and to understand this even more, I'm gonna show you right now. This filter here, it will allows you guys to export the project. Okay, let me open here the vector persona. Okay, right now, guys, you have the file. Okay, the file is here. Click here, save as package. What's gonna happen? It's telling me, hey, wait, if you have fonts that are not commercial or free, yeah, hit OK. And what's gonna happen? This will help you guys to manage more. All right, what you guys will export to our client. Okay, this is mainly for export to the project to be used again for somebody else. And here it's gonna display about the fonts that is being used in here. It's gonna export the fonts too. This is very nice because, for example, let's suppose that I open your file and I don't have your font. It will tell me, hey, the font is missing, and the guy, the people on there, we need to send me externally the fonts, and I need to import here and open. Yeah, it takes time, right? But that is the point of the package. When we export this, it will export the font, the image being used here, and let's do that. Click here, OK, and I will do here. I will create a folder, live. I call this a live stream, and subscribe, my friend, and hit the like. Okay, Vectorize. Click here, create package. All right, I've just packed it right now, and basically you can see here all the things that have been used here in this project is exported. Okay, the font is here. Okay, the image also is here. You can make your project lighter, and of course, the people that will receive this project will need to open this project, by clicking here twice, and click here, OK, and it's gonna open the project. It's here. Okay, this is the package, guys. This is the Vectorize. We don't have tutorials that explain how this works in a very in a professional way. I'm explaining here in a way that you guys can use in your real life. It's everything here real life professional workflow. Okay, so I hope you guys are enjoying, and this is how it works. Let me open here again my mind map, the X mind, my friend. This is a vector. Let me drink my water. It's me water.
Vectorizing.
My gosh. Okay, so it's here. The explanation is always here. All right. Okay, then another thing that we have is we are almost finished. Okay, the node modifier. This is very nice. We didn't have this before. It's new, a new feature. Okay, so these are the main features. I know that you can tell, there are no main features like, you know, auto tracing. We don't have this yet, unfortunately. And let me do this right now with you, the node modifier, how it works, my friend. And remember, just to let you know, you guys can join the Patreon, you know, in order to support this channel. I'm not getting sponsored by Affinity, and basically this is a huge promotion, you know, that I'm doing, you know, for them. But I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing this for you to help you improve your workflow, save your time, and use Affinity Design in a very nice way. Okay. Let me just open here, the project, this one here as an example, right? And look, you guys, I will do here this shape. This is a roundel shape. Okay, let me do this one. Okay, I have this shape with the pen tool. All right, and then if you use the node tool, as you guys can see the node tool, you guys can use some modifiers. What modifier means? This is very important. Pay attention to this. It's gonna save you a lot of time. Here below we have some, you know, a kind of hotkeys in order. For example, let's suppose when I'm doing my work, I do this. I can just click here twice in order to convert this to curve. I can do this in order to do this. Okay, I always work in this way. Okay, I use a lot of hotkeys in order to deform the shape. Okay, I don't click here at the top, click here. No, I save a lot of my time, my friend. I do a lot of stuff in the day, so I need to save, you know, by using as much as I can my fingers, the power of the fingers. All right, so the modifiers, try to click here at the node and try to experiment. I will not experiment, press Control, because you can use the Windows and you don't know which one, you know, I'm clicking here. It's here below. But try to experiment. This is my device, personal device for the life. Click here until you see what's gonna happen if you press Ctrl, Shift, Command. So try. Okay. All right. Now about the feature. Okay. You guys here have. Can you see? If I click here, you guys will create this node. Can you see? Now, if you press Ctrl, I'm pressing Ctrl here. Okay. And then if you over the line, right here, there is a X. Can you see? There is a X. If you click here, you guys will more or less separate, okay, the curve. Look at this. I will press again on here, and you guys can split the shape. Okay, you guys can split the shape. I will do another shape here. Let me do this house here, this nice house. Not a perfect house, just an example. All right, and okay, so you want to split this in multiple sides. This is an example, right? Bear with me. Okay, node 2, keep node 2 selected. If you press Control and click here, you guys can separate. Okay, I will do this. I'll click here, and now the line right now they are, you know, separated. Okay, as you guys can see. If you press, you can delete the stroke as well. Okay, you can see. Let's suppose that you want to remove this. You can do this, and you can merge. So these things it takes times. You need to practice if you want to get, you know, into my workflow. But my advice is this is how this new modifier works. But yeah, I'm very happy to know that you guys like this one. If you click here, you know, twice with Control, press it, and you guys can just change here, right, the shape very easily. All right, just like this. I don't use this option here at the top. Okay guys, let's see here the X-Mind, my mind map. This takes time, my friend, to prepare this material. Okay, so leave the like, alright? It's gonna help a lot. Okay, so now let's talk about the improvements. I will leave you here about my final considerations about, you know, what I think. Well, let me open here my screen. Yeah, guys, as you guys can see, we have a very nice feature. Okay, in this new version 1.9. Of course, we could have, you know, auto tracing, more features, of course, but there are some considerations that I want to have here. Just to let you know, this new version here that I see, I've been following all the day, Affinity progress since I started, from I was using Adobe, 4 years ago, and then I switched to Affinity Designer, and since then I've been using a lot, 100% of my time for illustrations, okay, graphic design stuffs and related to art, okay. And then in this version I noticed a huge improvement, all right, regarding the performance. I'm seeing here, that I'm not having a lot of delay, not that before we had. No, when you are working with big projects, sometimes the project will get more heavy. Of course, if it is more heavy, it's gonna take more processing, processment over your computer. And I see that Affinity is getting really good about optimization. All right, it's gonna help you a lot if you have a not very good computer somehow. This is what I think. And in this version also I noticed that the guys have improved a lot the raster mode. And I will show you, okay, again the raster mode over the iPad. Let me show you here the iPad. Okay. The Vectorize here, my friend. Vectorizing. There was one thing that I really was, I'd say, jealous or envy about Procreate. Procreate have a great performance over the raster. When you draw on there, is immediately, you can see the line. Let me just grab here my favorite paint here. Create a pixel layer. I'm using here raster. And now, to be honest, I'm really in love with the performance for the raster. Okay, I can draw this immediately. Of course, if you are watching me here, you guys will have a delay because I'm using, recording at the same time, and it's gonna have delay for the transmission. Okay, don't get confused about this. But in my side here, I can see that the performance is so much better. It's a real-time, performance. I'd say that I don't need to use Procreate anymore, because before I really enjoyed Procreate for paintings, but now probably I'm gonna use 100% the Affinity Designer for raster, okay, for paintings and this kind of stuff. I really love to use also raster thing. Don't think that I'm just a vector guy. I'm also a rasterized guy. I love that. Okay, so you guys can paint here. Just a sec. Mãe, eu tô ocupado. It's just my mom calling me here. Eu tô ocupado, caralho. Não, agora não. Okay, so as you guys can see, I can draw here. Okay, the performance is great. I can paint this, very smooth. I'd say the performance is great. And look at the size of the brush. I'm using here a 500, almost 600, okay, pixel. If you guys, of course, if you use higher pixels, you're gonna have a bit of delay. Okay, it's normal because it's custom processing. But one thing that is that bothered me a lot on the Photoshop. If you use something related to 300 in my computer, when I was using things that has been done by Adobe, things get really laggy, jiggy. Oh my gosh. Even crash, So I'm not here to complain about Adobe, but I'm just telling you guys that the performance, by Adobe is very bad, because I think they have just created a lot of codes without, improving by the time the things that they are creating. Okay, so that's why I give a lot of value over the Affinity designer. This is why I like to use, because they are trying to improve this by the time. Of course it can take time because they are small yet, but the thing is, it's better to improve what we have than just take deeper decisions, to bring new features that the app will be a crap. You cannot use the app. So I'm really in love with this side here, this improvement with regarding optimization. About the Countour Tool, let me see here just to not forget. Okay, also I told you guys that the raster optimization is good. The PDF now has been improved. Also for the Big Sur UI, the UI got more minimalistic over the iPad too. If you guys look at the settings, I will show you the final. Yeah, and my final considerations, let me tell you actually. What I like most, if you ask me right now, what I like most. Let me open here my screen. First, I like most the management of the resources. You know, as I work every day dealing with many projects, I need to, you know, save my computer, you know, good space on that. I really love that. And also the filter by selecting, you know, same object. This will be a really a time saver. I really love that. But the contour tool, if you tell me, oh, did you like? Yeah, I like. But I was expecting something, I think not better, but that shape builder, something like shape builder. If I can choose, contour tool or shape builder, I do of course choose something like a knife tool where you can, you know, deform the shape. Because from my perspective, personal perspective, right now, okay, I'm sharing with you my thoughts. I don't see that I'm gonna use this tool a lot, you know, in my workflow. The tools that I use are very basic. I use paint tool, pencil tool, and the painting side, and you know the insert side. Just that. This is what, you know, what I use most. So I'm not a guy that uses a lot of features. I like to be really good in few things than, you know, not good at all in all these stuffs. So get focused in just one workflow. And join the Patreon, you know, where you guys can learn even more with my tutorials on there. There are more than 100 tutorials already on there. So it's up to you. You guys can decide if you want to learn more or not. It's up to you. Okay. And yeah, let me see here. Yeah, I'm sharing with you my thoughts right now. Okay, just to close this. Okay. And what we should expect for now, I think now in the upcoming version, in the 2 version, I think, you know, 1.9. And next is gonna be the 2. This 2 version, I think they will be, you know, will create biggest features. I really hope that they will bring something like auto tracing, because not because I'm gonna use the auto tracing, it's because a lot of users want this tool. So I'm a guy that I follow what people want. Okay. Yeah. So we need to understand also we need to understand that Affinity is not Adobe. Don't compare. No, hey, I want this tool because Adobe have. No, it's different softwares. We need to respect, you know, the developers, because some people really get mad regarding, you know, oh, I don't have this tool. I hate this software. I hate this company. Yeah, some people get really, you know, mad, crazy. I'm always following, you know, the forum. And I'm always on there in order to, you know, to report, hey, I got a bug. Could you guys fix this bug? So I'm always, you know, willing to help the software to get better. All right. Yeah, I've been working a lot with Affinity Design, and I'm sharing with you guys right now my thoughts. Okay. Yeah. So tell me already, guys, if you guys have questions. Okay. If you guys have, you know, learning a lot in this tutorial vectorize thing. I hope you guys have, you know, enjoyed a lot, of course. Let's see. Hello, Nicolas. See. Hello, Kina. You guys are very, you know, I have to say a big thank you to you guys. Really, you guys are amazing. Today I'm gonna release. Just to let you know, right? I'm going to release not new features on the Groom Road, but I'm going to renew. Okay, in case you don't have. Let me show you. Okay, in case you don't have my assets on free assets on Groom Road, you guys can download on there. All right, let me show you. Just a sec. Where is the Groom Road? Just a sec, you guys. It's here. You guys, when you join on the Patreon, you guys can access, you know, the Discord, Telegram. Yesterday I was on Discord. You know, I'm feeling better regarding the coronavirus. But look here, guys. Let me show you. Where is the screen? The Vectorizing. You guys can download free assets already, okay? I've just released here the Ken theme that I like to use a lot. But of course, I use my personal stuff that I built, you know, by the time. I use the most thing that I use is the Master Vector Brush. Okay, this is the best package ever, really. And I did this, you know, by the time where I was working with Affinity. I think you guys will love. And also the free template also is available to create tiles. It's the best way to create tiles. Okay, you guys can create bitmap, patterns. It's very amazing. Okay, and you guys can take a look here. I'm just telling you that it's available. Okay, it's available to download already. The free version, the premium version, it's up to you. You guys can decide your situations where, you know, if you are a beginner. So if you have questions, just let me know over the Instagram, Telegram. Okay, I'm always willing to help you guys. Okay, when I can. Okay. All right, my friends. Let's see here some thoughts. Tell me, okay, in the comment section. Tell me already, so I can see here your opinions about that. Before I go, I'm about to go. I need to finish here some freelance job. You know, I have a lot of things to do as well with my freelance life. I'm not a YouTuber that just live here in YouTube. No, I'm not this guy. I also have other jobs too. Okay, and let's see. Yeah, Tick, the shape builder would be really a game changer, to be honest. You know, I'm not a guy that uses it a lot on Adobe Illustrator, to be honest. But just in case that, you know, you want to remove a shape just by, you know, drawing, you know, without changing just the nodes, it's save a lot of your time. I think it's nice, you know. Let's see more. Hello, Brandon, my friend. Lucy, how to pronounce this? Arui bot. Benny Miller. Hello, my friend. So, just to answer your question, what's the advantage of moving the embedded to linked? I missed it if you mentioned this. The difference between embedded and linked, embedded will be inside of your project, and it's going to be, for example, if your project is taking 10 MB megabytes, and then you place an image that is costing, for example, 50 megabytes inside of your project. If it's embedded, at the end your project will take 60, 60 megabytes. So the embedded will take a lot of space over that project, and the linked one, it is gonna just read the image. Okay, yeah. It's very nice for graphic design related stuff. For illustrations, I don't see that I'm gonna use this a lot. But before I go, I can show you a very nice, good example, by the way, alright? About where you guys can manage that, okay? Where you guys can manage that thing. Let me show you right now. Where is the image? Just a sec. Oh, for example, I mean, here on my desktop screen, vector. Before I go, okay, just to show you. Also, I use Affinity Design, in order to create my social media stuffs, you know. So if you are artists, try to build up your space on the internet. It can be Behance, Instagram, ArtStation. It depends about your situation. So it's very important, you know, to have the graphic design skills in order to build, you know, nice post, getting, you know, it depends about your reality. If you guys are here more for hobby, don't worry about that. Okay, this is more for social media stuffs. And then here, look, I use a lot of images, you know, to make tests. You know, for example, here I have image that I can just see here. For example, can you see? I have image right here. And the nice thing about this replacement, okay, this resource manager, is that I can just click here and click here, replace, and I can select another image easily. Or I'll select here the penguin, click here, open, and look at this. Look at this, my friend. This is the Vectorize. Look, it's awesome. Why I'm telling this? Because I can just change here the image very easily. Okay, I mean replacing the image. All right. Because before that you need to drag and drop, remove. It was really painful, you know, but now it's been, you know, improved. Okay, yeah, my friend, guys, thank you so much. Really, I really love you guys. Thank you, Angela Sanderson, Katie. Yeah, guys, thank you. You know, I've been really bad about the coronavirus. Yeah, it's not a you know, a light thing, you know. It's really serious. It's really serious. I got very bad, you know, about my throat, you know, a sore throat, I guess. Yeah, you know, the pronunciation. Yeah, it was really bad. Guys, thanks so much. Really, really. I need to say goodbye right now. I want to apologize if I take too much time here, but I try my best to show you everything here. and this I think is the best tutorial ever on the internet about this. Okay, I hope. Okay, guys, thank you. See you in the next week. Okay, join the Patreon if you want. There are many tutorials on there. We're gonna keep doing even more tutorials. Bye bye, my friend. See you. Bye. Why to close this? Oh, I always forget why I close this.